Omicron is continuing its silent creep through the community with almost 2,000 cases reported today. There are 73 people in hospital with the virus and 1 in ICU. The high demand for tests has health authorities warning about delays in getting results back. The government's pumping more money in to support the thousands of people forced into isolation. Our reporter Alice Stewart and camera operator Marika Habazi have the story.
Omicron is now rapidly circling in the community, case numbers doubling every few days. In the peak of the Delta outbreak last year, the highest number of daily cases reached was 222 in November. But increasingly, COVID is creeping into our homes and workplaces. Today, the Ministry of Health reported 1,929 new cases, another new record, with just over 1,000 of those in Tāmaki Makaurau. On the streets of Mangere town centre, some are anxious and concerned about the possibility of catching it and having to self-isolate.
Pretty stressed, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the usage of technology, you got Uber and all that, so you get all these guys to deliver it out your doorway, so you don't fall too much. But the essentials, yes, that can be an issue. So you do sort of rely on your phone and everything, but you try to make sure that you keep that social distance and everything so they don't get it.
Well, we've got plenty of food. We've got family if we needed help close by. It would be very easy to self-isolate.
Not looking forward to having to self-isolate if we have to, but you've got to do what you've got to do. They do need to be supported, especially bigger families who need to, in close contact with each other in small houses. They need support and they need all the help they can get. Yeah, I totally appreciate that.
While catching Omicron may not be a big deal for fully vaccinated, boosted Kiwis, trying to organise self-isolation can be a major ordeal for larger families. One woman we spoke to said she didn't get the help she needed to self-isolate last year.
I only have one child who is not part of our home bubble, and he was the one that was kind of running around to do things for us, but then he also has his own work. But when it comes to basically just doing food shopping, it was hard.
Today, the government announced a $140 million funding boost to supporting people isolating. That will go towards 197 more workers known as community connectors. Social Development and Employment Minister Carmel Sepuloni says they will help vulnerable whānau access what they need.
They may need support with regards to mental health. They may need support with regards to drug and addiction services. They may need support with respect to family violence situations if they're self-isolating and things are not healthy in the home. There are a range of things. So the Community Connector is able to get them connected to the support that they will need.
It is also putting $86 million into food banks. Minister Sepuloni says food continues to be what most people need.
There are some whānau who maybe would have used other family members as the ones that would provide them with the support to get food or give them access to food. But for some, their whole network has been isolating, and so they have found it difficult with regards to access.
Minister Sepuloni says she is confident they are well prepared to be able to meet the rising demand. Kaitiaki Mātua at Te Puea Memorial Marae in Mangere, Huri Moana Dennis, says a lot of whānau panic when they find out they have COVID.
The maraes are here to help, the providers are here to help. That's the main thing. Otherwise, people, particularly families, who were just going about their business and then all of a sudden they've got to go home and self-isolate. Well, what's in the cupboard? So these are the sorts of things that I think that this program has been very helpful with. He
says they will be welcoming everyone who needs support.
The main thing is to get them through their self-isolation out the door so they can get back on into work in there. But you can always do with more resources, but right now we're okay, we're coping okay.
Testing centres are under increased pressure. Health officials say some results are coming back within 48 hours, but others, particularly in Auckland, are taking longer.